You've seen the videos. That perfect golden hour summer spent wandering through ancient streets and sipping spritzes on a sun-drenched piazza. It's a flawless montage of flowy dresses, carefree boat trips and cinematic train rides. The whole Euro-summer aesthetic. It's gorgeous, it's inspiring, and it is definitely not the full story. Because if you're not careful, the reality behind that dream can quickly turn into 3-hour lines in the scorching heat. A surprise €150 fee for your carry-on, and the sinking feeling that your vacation is more about stressful logistics than living la dolce vita. So let's forget the overhyped, unrealistic version you see online. In this video, I'm going to show you how to plan a Eurosummer the right way, an authentic trip that lets you soak up the culture without breaking the bank or your will to live. We're covering the itinerary, the budget, the accommodation, and the actual experience. Let's get into it. The first mistake almost everyone makes: the itinerary. You've got 2 weeks and you're trying to squeeze in London, Paris, Amsterdam, Berlin, and Rome. I get it, it looks doable on a map. But in reality, you've just planned an expensive, exhausting tour of Europe's airports and train stations. The biggest secret to a great Eurosummer is to slow down. Here's why. You lose at least half a day, sometimes a full one, every single time you switch countries. Think about it. You have to pack, check out, get to the station, go through security, travel, find your new place, and check in. By the time you're settled, you're wiped out, and a whole afternoon is gone. Ask me how I know. My first trip to Europe involved so much transit time, I felt like I spent more time on buses than in museums. The right way to plan your trip is to think in regions, not just a checklist of capital cities. Instead of trying to conquer the continent, pick a corner and really explore it. Love the coast? Spend 2 weeks on the Amalfi Coast, maybe paired with a few days in Rome. Fascinated by history? Do a loop through Germany and Austria. This approach cuts down on travel time and lets you actually immerse yourself in the culture. And for the love of all that is holy, build in rest days. I'm talking about days with absolutely nothing planned except to wander, sit at a cafe, or do your laundry. European travel is way more physically demanding than you think. You'll be walking for miles on cobblestone streets. Without downtime, you'll burn out halfway through. A slower pace is what creates those magic moments you're looking for. The spontaneous detours, the long dinners, the feeling that you're actually living there, not just ticking off a list. One last logistical heads up. You might hear about ETIAS, the European Travel Information and Authorization System. It's a new travel permit for visitors from many non-EU countries. After many delays, it's now expected to launch in the last quarter of 2026. But it won't be strictly mandatory right away. There will be a transitional period of at least 6 months where you can still enter without it. So for now, no action is needed, but check the official EU website for the latest updates before you travel in the future. Before we get started, if you are enjoying this content and it is helping you travel smarter, please hit the like and subscribe button so you never miss a video. Alright, let's talk money. A dangerous myth is that once you land in Europe, travel is dirt cheap. You see headlines about €20 flights and assume you can hop from country to country for the price of a pizza. That is a fantastic way to blow your budget in the first week. The catch with budget airlines like Ryanair and EasyJet is their a la carte model. That €20 fare, it literally just gets your body on the plane. Everything else is extra. Your free personal item has to be tiny. We're talking small enough to fit under the seat. A normal-sized carry-on for the overhead bin. Extra. Want to choose your seat? Extra. Need to check a bag? That'll be a hefty fee, and it's way more expensive if you wait to pay at the airport. A €20 flight can easily balloon to €120 once you add the things you actually need. And don't even get me started on overweight baggage fees. They are brutal and often charged by the kilogram. Weigh your bags before you leave. The right way to budget is to be brutally realistic. Budget flights can still be the cheapest option for long distances, but you have to calculate the true cost. When comparing a flight to a train, add the cost of a carry-on, a checked bag, and transport to and from the often remote airports these airlines use. Suddenly, that more expensive train ticket that drops you right in the city centre might actually be the cheaper and definitely easier option. Then there are tourist taxes. Nearly every major European city charges a per-person, per-night fee that is almost never included in your upfront hotel or Airbnb price. It's a bill you pay at checkout, and the rates are all over the place. Amsterdam has a notorious tax of 12.5% of the room rate. On top of that, the Netherlands is set to increase the nationwide VAT on accommodations from 9% to 21% in 2026, which will raise the total cost significantly. Cities like Rome, Florence, and Barcelona use tiered systems based on your accommodation's star rating, which can range from a few euros to over €10 per person per night for high-end hotels. Barcelona has also been actively increasing its rates. These taxes can easily add €100 or more to a week-long stay, so you have to account for them. Okay, let's find you a place to stay. You're scrolling and you see it, a charming, historic apartment in the heart of the old city. The pictures have rustic wooden beams and a quaint little balcony. You book it instantly, dreaming of living like a local. Then you arrive and discover historic is code for a 5-story walk-up with no elevator. Charming means no air conditioning during a July heatwave. And that beautiful balcony, it overlooks a bar that rages until 3 a.m. While not all of Europe is scorching, northern spots can be quite mild. For popular summer destinations in Italy, Spain, or Greece, a lack of AC isn't a quirky inconvenience. It's a deal breaker for actually getting any sleep. The right way to book is to read between the lines and prioritize practicality. Scour the reviews for keywords. Are people mentioning stairs, noise, heat, or AC? Filter your search to only show places with your non-negotiables. For a summer trip in southern Europe, air conditioning should be at the top of that list. Location is also key, but central doesn't always mean best. The smartest locations are often near major public transport hubs. Being a 5-minute walk from a central metro or train station saves an incredible amount of time and energy, especially on travel days when you're hauling luggage. It gives you easy access to the entire city, not just the crowded square around one landmark. Sometimes, staying just outside the hyper-touristy centre in a well-connected neighbourhood gives you a better feel for the city and better value. You get to eat at local prices and escape the chaos, all while being a 15-minute metro ride from the main event. Don't just book for the charm. Book for the smarts. So, what's the right way to do a Euro summer? It's about being smart and intentional. It's trading a frantic 10-country checklist for a deep dive into 1 or 2 regions. It's knowing the real cost of things, from baggage fees to tourist taxes. It's choosing an apartment with AC and a nearby metro stop over that charming 5th-floor walk-up. And it's about balancing the must-see monuments with the simple, unscripted moments of just being there. The version of Europe you see online is an edited highlight reel. The real version is slower, a little messier, and infinitely more rewarding. It's about being comfortable enough to actually enjoy where you are, rather than just performing for a photo. The best trip isn't the one that looks perfect, it's the one that feels right for you. So do the research and plan ahead, but always leave a little room for magic. And if you found this guide helpful, make sure to like and subscribe for more real talk travel advice. Let me know in the comments what your #1 tip for a Euro summer is. Now go have an amazing, authentic adventure. And if you're putting together your Europe itinerary, check out my other video on why most tourists get Luxembourg completely wrong right over here.